It's me, you know, that one Scottish kid that never uploads. It's me. Yo everybody, how's it going? It's underscore class here, and I hope you're having a good 2020 so far. And you know, I've not been uploaded. That's because I can't be fucked. So how am I gonna make it up to you guys for, you know, just being absent for so long? That's right, guys. I'm gonna do a top 5. That is what you wanted, right?
That is what you wanted, right?
But in our regards, it's 2020 and we all know that Roblox is still going to remain a dry and dead platform to bury any good games. And here's the thing, I don't know if this will connect with anyone, but do you ever just go into games on Roblox every single day and just look through the popular section, you know, the top rated section, looking for something that's actually might at least be decent, but you can never find it? Does that sound familiar? Psych, I don't care what your answer is. It's relevant to me, and that's all that matters, you stupid person. And so today, guys, you probably don't give a crap, but I feel like making this video because I'm bored. And so today, we're going to go through my top 5 personal favourite Roblox games at the moment. This is quite a weird way to start it, but number 5 is Speedrun 4. Now, I know this game is quite ancient. In fact, it is pretty ancient, but I mean, I guess it's getting this spot for number 1, nostalgia points, and number 2, just because it's simply a game that I like to go back to now and then, simply just because it's fun. Even though I've done all the missions, even though I've completed it multiple times, for some reason I can always come back to this game every month or so, even every day or so. I can come back to this game and I can still get enjoyment out of it. You'd think at that point it'd be bland and stale because you've done it all before and nothing ever changes, but no, there's something about this game that just allows you to just keep playing whenever you want. And you know, when you've got a game like that, you know you've got something special, and this game was special. For the nostalgia points, it's just simply, it was like the third ever game I ever played. The first one was Roblox High School, in which I got bullied the first time I played. Pieces of shit. Now I know you see that gravity coil on the bottom of my screen. Of course I'm not using it. Like, don't come at me because I'm not even using it. That was because little old me would get stuck on level 3, aka the level you just saw me pass. I would get stuck on that. So the first ever game pass I'm pretty sure I bought was that gravity coil, because little old me didn't know how to beat level 3. There's like 30 levels. What ends up making these games qualify for my favourites is they're games that I go back to and still enjoy. I can play them over and over again. Basically, if they have replay value and I find them fun. That's all that matters. I mean, you can really kind of just use common sense to guess that one. But yeah, this game fits that, honestly. I do love coming back to this game every now and then, and it's always such a pleasant experience, and you know, it's an iconic game. When I made that popular page in a nutshell, I didn't actually know what Tower of Hell was. So after I recorded that video and uploaded it, I decided to go check it out. And what I found was this tower that has randomly generated obbies. Every time that timer goes out, as you can see on the top of the screen, you would be put back to the spawn and you would have a whole new obby to, you know, conquer every time. And there's tons of obbies that can be selected, so most of the time you always get something new, unless you play the game for like ages and then you just know them all. But even then, the game still gets tons of updates and there's always new obbies being added. The game's not hard, it's just pleasant. It's a pleasant game. When I've got nothing else to do, sometimes I'll just put on some of the music I like, and I'll just come into this game and play it, and it's just a very relaxing experience, honestly. Even though people rage at this, but I find it pleasant. Yeah, honestly, if you're bored and you've got nothing to do on Roblox and you don't really want to play any like fast-paced, action-packed type of game, and you just want a pleasant game, this is alright, as long as you know how to do basic obbies. I'd hope so. Up next is a combat game known as Soul Shatter's Test. This game is brilliant. It's pretty recent, it's pretty new, it's getting updates, it's getting developed quickly, and you need to check it out. It is probably the best combat game on Roblox. Probably the best combat game on Roblox ever. It is based around Undertale, so all the characters and the movesets are all based on Undertale characters. But don't let that ruin it for you if you don't like Undertale, because the main reason I play it is because of the combat system in itself. The animations are amazing, the combat feels fluent and satisfying. Full of combos, you've got tons of moves to choose from, tons of characters to choose from, not tons of characters, but like a few characters. I imagine there may be more in the future, and you can do some really cool stuff. I mean, the characters also have transformations, and oh, it's insane how much depth has been put into this game. Though there may only be a few characters, each character is pretty much finished and has multiple different moves compared to one another, completely different mechanics as well, their own transformations, and you know, it's balanced. You know, this one can counter this one can counter this one. It's not just a bunch of mess piled into a game. There's actually been some thought about balancing put into this. Currently the only characters you can get are Sans, Glitch Tail Kara, which are like fan-made alternative universes of Undertale. She's one of the characters. You've also got Story Shift Kara, Undyne, Better Nori, and Azure Dreamer. That's right, it's everybody's favourite first-person shooter game, Arsenal. And if you say it's not Arsenal, you're wrong. You're wrong. Go play Arsenal. If you've probably not played Arsenal yet, it's not Phantom Forces. Phantom Forces sucks. Arsenal is a fast-paced gun game here on Roblox. It's cartoony. It doesn't take itself serious. And most of the time, it's that game you'll just go into when you can't find anything else to play, because it guarantees you'll have at least fun for at least a few rounds until you get bored. I mean, it's not a game that I don't personally find it very replayable. I can play it 3 rounds and I'll go off. I don't play it for hours. It's not that type of game for me. But when I do play it, I do enjoy myself. All the guns are very easy to use. You know, none of them are like broken as out. They're all pretty easy to use. Though of course you have ones that are more powerful than others, but that's because it's gun game. Imagine a gun game where all the guns were just evenly balanced. That would be boring as hell. That's the whole point of Arsenal. It has all these wacky weapons that, you know, one moment you're fighting with a pistol, the next you're fighting with a firework launcher, the next you're fighting with a ray gun. It's pretty crazy. All the maps are very easy to navigate. Of course, sometimes I'm very concerned about the respawns. Sometimes they're just a bit broken. The game also has tons of customization, which you don't have to pay with Robux. I mean, you can if you want to like skip the whole grind, but at the same time, the grind is just playing the game, and the game is fun. So it's not. Can you really call it a grind? When you don't even need to worry about getting customization. You just keep playing until you realize, oh, I have enough to buy this character, or I have enough to buy a crate, blah blah blah. You know, it's not pay to win, and you gotta respect that. They also do really cool events, so they've done like a summer limited time event, so you can get skins for free for the summer, and they have game modes dedicated to it. They also did one for Christmas, which every day of like the build to Christmas you would get a item, which was really cool. That is a really cool idea. It is made by Rob, the same creators of Counterblocks, which is like the complete opposite of Arsenal. It's more slow and strategic. So if you're more into those games, then that's for you. That's just a little shout for it. Rob are great developers. Any game they've made is normally great. They've also got typical covers too, which is, I would say it's got the same pace as Arsenal, but it's more team based. While in Arsenal you can just go out and do your own thing. But Arsenal is probably the best popular game you can find on Roblox. Way well made, tons of passion put into it, frequent updates. It's just such a fun game, honestly, and if you've not played it, you need to go play it, honestly. And with that, let's get to our #1 spot. But before that, hey, did you know there's a system on YouTube where you can like videos? I think you should do that. I think you should like the video. Also subscribe, please. I need to feel important. Please. Alright, listen here. You knew that this was going to be #1. Let's just cut to the chase right there. This game is amazing. I joke about it in my videos, but it's amazing. I make the jokes because, you know, I've got nothing else. There's nothing else creative about me. I just keep making Resonations jokes, and you laugh. Yes, you do the funny laugh. But Hyper, you do need to fix the colours. Look at Poland, Belarus. No, it's not. Look at Denmark, Sweden. No, okay. Look at Austria, no, okay. Just fix it, please. Please fucking fix it. But honestly, this game is entrenched with depth. Honestly, there's so much to do. I mean, you have your ideologies. You can release countries. You can go down certain technological focuses and, you know, build your game around that. You can decide to be economic based, so you're mainly focused on your economics, and you're going to become the #1, you know, trade power in the world. You can become the expansionist, and you just go out and you take land like it used to be. But now there's so much more than just expanding in this game. There's so much more you can do. Like I said, you can focus on your economy. You can just focus on building a good defense for your country. Diplomatic relations now with your factions and all that. So much to do. One game you could be a fascist Britain, building up a strong navy, going through the technological focuses for the navy, so you make sure you have a strong navy that no one can beat. Next game you could be communist Russia, form the Soviet Union, focus on industrial power, so you basically, because they control so much resource. Don't forget that resources, man. The game's now got fucking resource. It's got everything. It's more, if you ask me, this game's got more depth in it than Hoi 4. Now, some people say, no. Well, here's the thing. Hoi 4 only has like 4 ideologies. This one has 7. 7! It's almost double. This game's got much better trade system than Hoi 4. Hoi 4, you just, hey, here's this civilian factory, give me that resource. This, no, you buy certain units over time and all that. It's crazy. You can build mines to increase the resource amount. It's, if you ask me, it is really, like, especially economically, it is more in depth than Hoi 4. It's got more interest. It's got more formables than Hoi 4, which, you know, allows players to have more focused goals within it, instead of Hoi 4, where you're just like, just kind of build up and wait for a war. Maybe it is a big stretch to say that it's more in depth than Hoi 4, but I personally think it actually is. And Hyper has done an incredible job. There's so much to do. You have almost the entire world to play as. You can do a different game style every single time. So there's so much to do. You can play as this country and focus on Air Force and blah blah blah. You know, it's crazy. Depending on like the resources you have, you're like, oh, maybe this is the best for that country, and I'll do that. You know, it's crazy. You don't have to play the same country every time. You don't have to play the same style every time. There's so many different routes you can go down every single game, and that's what makes this game so replayable, so viable. It's incredible, and Hyper has done an incredible job, and this game will never be topped. No Roblox game can compare to this. Anyway, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This video did take longer than probably people are thinking it, you know, took. And, you know, I may get a Ron video out sometime, but the thing about me is I can't do scripted videos. Like, everything you just heard me saying, like my list here, while I'm talking about those games, I'm doing it to myself live. I'm not reading off a script or anything. I'm just basically ranting on mic. I'm just thinking of things in my head and saying it, because I can't really do scripted stuff. I sound too unnatural, so I just try to stay with more live commentary, because I just seemingly can't do scripted stuff. So yeah, and so that's why ROM videos also take a while. I have tried to make a ROM video actually, but it never went to plan, because the thing is, I try to do it in public servers and hopefully it goes well, but it's not went well, and then I lose the mood to do it. And so that's why videos can take a while. I also need to, also if I'm playing a country and I don't have any jokes, then what's the point, you know? That's the one thing. I will go in there knowing a few jokes, what I want to say, but most of it is all just made up on the spot. And so that's kind of why I need to be in a certain mood to, I guess, get good content. It's not very good, so. And also, you won't see much upload from me, because I am going back to school tomorrow. But when you're watching this video, I will be going back to school tomorrow. I made this video on the day it's been uploaded, and yeah. So I'm focusing on school. I've got my prelims. If you don't know what those are practice exams. So I'm very focused on those, and just will be focused on school completely, and this channel won't get much attention. I will only make videos when I'm bored. I only make videos when I'm bored. Even those Rise of Nation videos, I only made them because I'm bored. Not because I was like, oh, I can make a bloody career out of this. I just made them because I find it, you know, a good time waster. I wouldn't call it a waster. I would say it's just a good way to pass the time. And the reception also makes me happy, but like at the same time, I only really do it because I'm bored. and I just know how to do very minimal editing. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you probably fucking never. Bye.